Hi everyone, Miss Cotran here. I wanted to make a quick video for any students in study support so I can communicate what are the class requirements and how you're going to be receiving support and help during this time of distance learning. So I'm in touch with all of you. Most all of you are on Remind and on Google Classroom. Um, you can feel free to add me on Instagram at Miss Cotran, and please contact me through Remind or Instagram. Now, I wanted to go over the block schedule for just a moment. The reason why is because you see how Tuesday and Thursday are your PE and electives. Well, study support is technically an elective, but I want you to be doing your PE work on Tuesday and Thursday morning. What you'll notice is on Mondays and Wednesdays, where there's supposed to be social science, ninth graders don't have social science. So I want you to use that block, which is block 3, 12:30 to 2, as your study support time, and also use block 4 from 2 to 3:30 as your Tiger Cub Academy time. So we have basically 6 options plus Friday to be able to meet with you one-on-one to support you. What we've done is created times for us to meet a video meeting by subject. So for example, if you need help with English, well, since you have English on Mondays and Wednesdays and that's your focus, on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 1:30, okay, during block 3, we offer support in English. Okay. Now, if you need help with math or with biology, we do that during our Tiger Cub Academy time. So Mondays and Wednesdays is when you could receive help with your biology projects that you'll be getting from Mr. Fort. And Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 2:30 is when you could receive support in math. So again, these are Google Meets with Miss G and Mr. Mitchell. If you need help on Fridays, you can set up a time sometime between 10 and 2 o'clock, and you can set it up with me, Miss G, or Mr. Mitchell. You might be asking, do I have to go to all these sessions? No, you don't. But you need to if here's what I wrote on my plan here, okay? Okay. If you have a D or an F in a class, okay? You need to sign up for at least one meeting in that area that you have a FDRF. So say you have an F in English, right? You should request help in English at least once a week. At least once a week. Otherwise, how are you going to get your grade up, right? So, on Mondays, when you look at our schedule, I say, by 12:30, which is when block 3 begins, I need you to check in using this form. This is on Google Classroom, and you'll see it once per week. Mondays and Wednesdays by 12:30, you need to check in. You got to give me your name, your date, your long ID, how you're doing, how you're feeling, and which assignment you need help with this week, and one thing that you're grateful for. You're going to do that Mondays and Wednesdays by 12:30. Are we clear on that? Now, it is expected that you're going to meet at least once a week, okay, in the subject that you need help with or that you have a D or an F with. Some people have multiple D's and F's. So, this is the form. This is the form that you're going to use, and this is also on Google Classroom. It's called the Google Meet Sign Up form. Okay, so you're going to tell me what question you have and what you need help with. Okay, we need to sign up for at least one if you have a D or an F. English is on Mondays and Wednesdays. You don't have to go to both. You could just go to one. Biology is also Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 o'clock, and they're half-an-hour sessions. And then math is Tuesday, Thursday, okay? I want the majority of your focus on your assignments needs to really be Monday and Wednesday because that's the day that you really don't have any classes besides English, right? So you should be using that time for study support, right? Tuesday, Thursday, the bulk of your focus is your PE, your math, and your biology. If you want a one-on-one meeting, you can tell me what time you want it at, okay? And how you want to be contacted and your email address, personal email address, if I want to send you a link or something like that, okay? Now, if you're looking for the links to these Google Meets and we don't send them to you, look at Google Classroom for just a second. There's your check-in form. You do that twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Now, the sign up for the Google Meet, I'd like you to do that only on Mondays, okay? Only on Mondays. That's what it says right here. You only have to do the Google Meet sign up form one time, Mondays at 12:30. This is what tells me, okay, by Monday, if you've told me what when you want to meet, then I can let Miss G and Mr. Mitchell know, and also myself know when we need to get in contact with you. Okay, so this is twice a week, this is once a week. There are your baseline grades. You can take a look at them. That means your grades will only go up from there. Speaking of your grades, those are updated. Let's take a look at School Loop for a second, okay? Not that I want to put everyone on blast. Well, even though I kind of do. I just want you to understand real quick up here, okay? You are getting points for attending one Google Meet. You're getting points for the check-in forms, and you're getting points for signing up for the Google Meet. So there's 2 forms and then actually having that video conference, right? So there's actually 3 things you do per week. Okay, so here are the links. And this tells you when we offer that help. It's just easiest for us to focus on one subject at a time, okay? So again, Tuesday, Thursday, math help, Monday, Wednesday, biology during the academy time. And then that study support time, Monday, Wednesday from 1 to 1:30 is when we would help you with English because that's the day that you have English, okay? You don't have to come to all of them. That's technically 6 Google Meets. You don't have to come to all of them, that we know that you won't, but we want you to know that they are available to you. And for those of you that have D's or F's, it's an amazing opportunity once in a lifetime, to be honest, to get your grades up because your grades can't go down. And pretty much all the zeros that you had don't really count, not necessarily, okay? Most teachers have redone their entire grade book based on baseline grades. Baseline grades, I want you to understand, are a combination of your first semester and your third quarter progress report grades. So if first semester you got an F, we're kind of in trouble. But if you did well first semester, like I've got, some kids, you know who you are, that like managed to pass with C's, okay? But you've got F's now. Uh-oh. Well, when you average that out, that's about a D. So if you want to do your work, which I'm assuming you do because you're pretty bored, right? And you're committed to doing that work, you could easily get your grade up from a D to a C minus, at least half a letter grade. Okay. Now, so those are your baseline grades just for study support. You should have gotten them from every teacher. Okay. And hopefully the grade book will be updated soon. So that's pretty much it. I want you to understand these 3 takeaways. Number 1, you need to do the check-in form Monday, Wednesday. Number 2, sign up for a video meeting on Monday. You only need to do 1 if you have a D or an F. If you don't have a D or an F, you don't need to do those Google meetups unless you want to, or you have a specific question or you'd like to communicate with me via video. I'm here for you. But those of you who have D's and F's are the ones that need help, right? And why not take that help? That help is offered Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays, let me actually add this real quick. We have English help Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 1:30. Let's put that there. Good job. Now, on Mondays and Wednesdays, there's also help with science help. Okay, biology from 2 to 2:30. Tuesdays, Thursdays is when you get your help for math from 2 to 2:30. If you just use those times, we are here for you. Now, let's say you just need help on Friday, or you missed your Google Meets and you're really freaking out. Well, make an appointment, or maybe Friday just works better for you. Make an appointment. The appointment is made through the Google Meetup, that sign-in sheet. Okay, so there are links to the forms on this. I'm going to share this on Google Classroom. So yes, so If you have questions, please reach out to me on Remind. Text me back after you watch this video. All right. Have a beautiful and wonderful week, and I hope to see you on Google Meet soon.